Yo, what is up, podcast? This is the smoking section hosted by yours truly, Big Corpse. This is an amazing topic that we have, something very controversial that I heard on Joe Rogan, the Joe Rogan Experience. I don't know if you guys have ever tuned in. He does have the #2 podcast on Apple Podcasts, so that is kind of a big deal. But I was listening to his podcast, but wait, before I get into that, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for listening, pressing play, sharing, subscribing, whatever it is. Even if this is your first time, thank you and welcome. So on the Joe Rogan Experience, I was listening to one of his interviews, and he was talking about something about compliance culture, right? And people being compliant with the views of others, especially regarding the minority. And it's something that we need to be more aware of, and something that we need to be a little bit more thoughtful with. Because one thing that he brought up was diversity in medical institutions, and it really made me scratch my head. And it was interesting to think that even in the medical institutions, they want everybody to get a shot. They want everybody to have a chance. They want, constant rotation, tenure diversity versus competence. You know what I mean? The best doctor holding the highest position because he's the best versus, let's fill statistics, let's make sure that we have X amount of African American represented, Hispanic, Asian American, Native American, and it's very interesting to see how they're willing to go that far just to fill out statistics. There was a comment made that made me think of, how affirmative action works for the minority groups. And it just makes me question whether or not if that type of mindset where everybody kind of gets in, if that's a good mindset to have, especially when we're talking about the medical profession. Yeah, we're talking about health. We're talking about life and death here, we have a big issue of this now in sports and, personally in dancing. I see it a lot of, everybody gets a trophy type of attitude, 10th place trophies type attitudes amongst parents, and, just participation award type of mentality where it doesn't teach children the bite of defeat, or the hustle to be the best. I get it. Winning isn't everything, but those who are good, and those who aren't. And I think that is very applicable, especially when you're talking about the medical profession. I don't want somebody doing brain surgery on me if he doesn't have the experience of doing brain surgery. If it's his first rodeo, I'm a pass. I'm not going to put my trust in it. I like experience. I like somebody who has experience with these type of things. And I just think that it's something that we ought to think about. You guys could definitely chime in on my Instagram at Corpse, KORPSX. And we could talk about this because this is crazy. And I got a lot of friends who are nurses and stuff. And it's just I get it. If they were to one day be doctors and they wanted to hold a certain position, do they have to wait till the guy dies or till they can, or the girl dies until they can get a shot at the position? And I don't think that's the case. I think what should happen is that there should probably be an election, every few years, a tenure policy, but without any kind of limit, you know what I mean? Because if you're the best doctor in your hospital and everybody recognizes that, I don't know why you should be pushed out of that position. Or if you're the second best, that's now the best, and the old guy is just time he's done, there should be a vote on that. I think, we shouldn't just bounce around in the echo chambers just because we're trying to fill out statistical forms so that we can look better on a national level. I get why people want that revolving door, I get it, just so that you can have pictures of an Hispanic man on the wall, so you say you're about community. I don't like that. I don't like people taking advantage of stuff like that. That's literally what they do, and it's not right. So if If a man is the best at what he's doing, or this woman is the best at what she's doing, or whoever it is the best, they need to be recognized as the best. That's just my personal opinion. But like I said, chime in with me. Hit me up on Instagram at Corpse, KORPSX, and let's talk about it, right? I'm about to walk into work right now, go hustle for the next 8 hours, go home and do my thing. Yeah? So all my hustlers out there, I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I hope you guys have an amazing day, week, month, life. Yeah? Stay motivated.